expression. And I ain't never felt like wrestling. Back on it. Got all these boys mad cause I pass on it. I'm a flop, come on baby, spin a bag on it. Yeah, we so extra feeling like
we welcome you to the Heartland, 7 miles from downtown Kansas City, GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium for more than a half-century, the home of the Kansas City Chiefs. Here's Harrison Butker out there to get this thing started. And off we go here on Monday night. Devin Tompkins on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
Enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
On play action, here's May. This pass is caught by Cade Otton. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
In order for this play to be successful against man coverage, Mike, 2 things need to happen. 1, the quarterback has to anticipate the break. He has to get that ball out on time. And then the rest is the receiver creating the separation at the top. And when both are accomplished, you can see what the results are.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Here's May. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
They need to get this to the 23. Here's 3rd down. To throw is May. That's caught. It's Evans. The 1st-round pick looking right at home in this offense. It's a 1st down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. And think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target, but I don't think it's going to be his last.
Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. They run with the Oregon man. It's Bucky Irving. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
Ninth play of this opening drive, trying to keep it going here on third down. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
And he missed it. It's no good. And this will remain a scoreless game.
And this is tough here on the opening drive, because sometimes when you miss one early, we've seen head coaches change how they approach fourth down situations. Is he going to get as many chances here? We're going to find out throughout the rest of the game.
And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down. Off the play fake. Mahomes. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a fourth down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
On fourth down, on is the Chiefs' new punter for 2024, Matt Ariza. Devin Tompkins, deep for the Buccaneers. Taken at the 19. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making... That return was not going anywhere.
At their own 22-yard line. On the set.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Throwing now is May. And the reception for Chris Godwin. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
It takes a certain guy in that slot position to be willing and able to go across the middle of the defense on those in-breaking routes. You can tell this guy, he doesn't care. He is fearless going across the middle, and he's able to secure a nice catch.
Up the middle they go. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Drew Tranquil up to make the tackle. Here's third down and a few inches. Try to pick this one up on the ground. It'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
Here we go, set.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. To throw now, May. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. George Karlaftis, the former Boilermaker, in there for the sack.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Nick Bolton, the linebacker, there for the stop. Third and long. Throwing is May. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
They'll come up here 1st and 10.
Hello.
His drive will start on the ground. And he'll get this one across midfield. Brought down after a pickup of a half dozen.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And he'll be taken down, and that's going to do it. That's the last play of the first quarter. So we've played one quarter.
Yellow. Right side.
First down throw, Mahomes. That's thrown right side, but incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
I think you just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage. We see quarterbacks do that all the time, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Receiver in motion. Going right. First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a first down.
That's good for Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Yellow.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Second down and 8. Here's Mahomes. Out quickly here to Worthy. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
When a defense has speed to the ball like this group does, it makes these wide receiver screens really challenging because all those fast linebackers and defensive backs that are chasing the ball carrier, the offensive line are the ones responsible for them, and sometimes that's just a speed mismatch, and they can't get out in front.
Here's 3rd and 7. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Got a man, it's Kelsey. Complete. What a pickup, a gain of 18. And it sets up 1st and goal.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on 3rd down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. Besides this.
And he's in. Touchdown, KC. That's his 8th touchdown of the season.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Nick Bolton, the linebacker, there for the stop. They face 2nd down and 7. May gonna look to throw. This one caught left side by Evans. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can draw up all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop. Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They run out of the gun and tag on a reverse. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Now May. Godwin working the right side. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker And that is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down. That's Palmer, the man in motion. They'll go. Here's May. That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on fourth and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on fourth down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on fourth down.
They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have two or three that can all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. And he does not want to go down. Somehow he turned that into a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And he moves down to the 25. That's good enough for a first down.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
On first down, it's Mahomes. This one brought in by Brown. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Here's 2nd and 6. Two minutes remain. First half in a 7-0 game. We'll return to Arrowhead after this. Here's a handoff to Pacheco. He'll get this right to the 20-yard line. Levante David doing his work on defense. Third and 5. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
So the lead is now 10-0 as this kicks away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Off the play fake, it's May. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
This offense just continues to struggle to find any sort of rhythm. And now part of it is self-inflicted wounds. But the vast majority of their struggles has just been their inability to pass protect. You can't expect your quarterback to settle into the game and have any confidence operating out of the pocket when the second he hits his back foot, the play's over.
He'll air one out for Palmer. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up third down.
As this offense continues to put anything together and score some points, they need to just take a step back. Then it's okay. We've struggled here in the first half putting points on the scoreboard. Don't worry about chasing points. Let's chase first downs. Let's chase completions. Just start building something small. And oftentimes when you take that approach, it snowballs, and next thing you know, you find your groove.
A huge play just before the half. 53 yards.
They really showed off their connection on that pitch and catch, Mike, and just really good ball placement and really good separation downfield. And when those two things align, it's just really challenging for a defender to stay with them and take that play away.
Now a handoff running right. The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Now here's timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break. Second and 7. From out of the gun, here's May. He's got it inside the 5. And he's going to be taken down. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. He'll look to throw. It is brought in the end zone. Mike Evans. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Greg, it's one of those, sometimes you got to feel like you know where the ball's going to go, and the defense knows it too. But it still ends up in that guy's hands for the touchdown.
Absolutely, Mike. In these critical situations, like down here in the red zone, it's players, not plays. It doesn't matter what you draw up on the board. You say, okay, who's my best player? Put him in a good matchup, let him go win, and give him a chance. That's exactly what they do here, and I think we're going to see a lot of this the rest of the game.
Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. I think we're going to play a big role in who wins this one. 3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2. Kicks off. But dangerous Mecole Hardman on the return. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. The third quarter begins with a run. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll stick with him again. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. That's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
3rd and 9. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. To the left side, caught by Kelsey.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return.
At their own 26-yard line.
Now a give up the middle. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. Off the play fake, here's May. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. That is Chris Jones, the All-Pro, getting it done.
So after picking up some positive yardage on 1st down, they end up going backwards on 2nd. That sack now brings up 3rd and long, and what most of the time is a very pass-happy situation, makes them very one-dimensional.
This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the 2nd half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
Handoff here, up the middle. Not a whole lot there as he'll work it down to the 46. Levante David doing his work on defense. Here's a 2nd and 9. Play action here. Mahomes, that's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jamel Dean.
Those simple routes over the middle, Mike. Well, to the quarterback, they're not always so simple. I'll tell you why. There's a lot of bodies in the middle of the field. There's a lot of traffic. Those windows are hard to navigate the ball through safely. So what happens? Well, you saw it there. It's a prime area for throws to be intercepted.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. Now a give on the ground. And he's going to have the first down yardage. Across the 50 to the 48. They'll go play action with May. He'll tuck it and, oh, the ball is out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. A sigh of relief there. That was very nearly a turnover. Fortunate to see that one, Greg, get fumbled out of bounds.
And when that ball came loose, Mike, you could see the entire sideline kind of holds their breath. But they were able to take a little bit of an exhale as they saw that ball, fortunately for them, go out of bounds.
And nice work here. He's got the first down to about the 30-yard line.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
Let's go.
1st and 10. Here's May. There's Evans. He's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did.
And he will get into the end zone. Mike Evans. Touchdown, Tampa. So 2 touchdowns for him in this one. Numbers 12 and 13 on the year. McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Buccaneers are on top. It's 14-10. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Hardman now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Mahomes from out of the pistol. He'll throw. Got a man. That's Rasheed Rice. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the first down.
And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Yellow.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Mahomes back. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
3rd and long. To throw is Mahomes. He's got his man. He finds Worthy. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. we are through 3. Back with more Monday Night Football after this.
Score, Buccaneers 14, Chiefs 10.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Yellow. Right side.
They'll run. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Right side.
They'll keep it on the ground. And that'll be a gain of 2 and a 1st down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Right side.
They'll stick to the ground. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout.
Yellow. Right side.
They'll run here. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. He'll get down to the 15-yard line.
Yellow. Right side.
Once again, it's Pacheco. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
Yellow, yellow.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Right side.
Throwing now, Mahomes. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
Yellow.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down.
Right side.
Now, Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on 4th down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3?
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And they inch a bit closer here in this 4th quarter.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. On play action, here's May. Going up top for Evans. And he's got it. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 70 yards. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. That touchdown number 3 for him in the game, and number 14 for the year. McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Bucs extend the lead to 8. It's 21-13. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. First down throw, Mahomes. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient. But at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Mahomes now on second down. Working the right side, taken in by Rice. Here now, 3rd and 5. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Firing right side, brought in by Brown. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone defense like we saw here, it's a lot more simpler. Understand the concept of the play, understand where the holes in the defense are, and get there and be friendly to the quarterback. And if you're open, stay open. That's NFL route running. That's what the best guys do.
Yellow.
They go play action with Mahomes. Gonna fire. Deep ball for Rice. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
So they move inside the 20. 1st and 10 at the 18. They'll run with Pacheco. Not much. 2nd and long coming up.
Fire on these two.
To throw is Mahomes. Oh, trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Third down and 9.
Yellow.
Here's Mahomes. That's out to Brown. Oh, after the catch, He's hit, and the ball is out.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
Room to run past the 15. And they'll get him down, but not before he takes this across the 30-yard line.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the fourth quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Couple of first downs to start this drive. They're 1st and 10 up at the 42. On the handoff, it's Irving. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. And quickly, the clock stops again. Defense taking the timeout. $1:54 to go. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Right back to Irving. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. Open man is Palmer. It's complete. And it looks like he's going to have a 1st down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
I think they're going to have to be more creative here on the back end with the types of coverages they show this quarterback. When you just show pre-snap, it is straight man coverage, and then you stay in it once the ball is snapped. It just makes it so easy on these quarterbacks, Mike, to just find the matchup that they like and exploit it. Change the look pre-snap to post-snap. Mix in zone, mix in man. They've got to make it more challenging on the quarterback going forward.
The defense still with all 3 timeouts at their disposal as the quarterback's down to a knee. Victory formation, defense powerless to stop. And that should just about do it. So, a win here for the visiting Bucs. And right away, you can point to the turnover battle. Always key. Tells the story so often. It did here again today. Their offense didn't turn it over at all. They finished on the plus side with the takeaways. And as a result, they're going to come away with the victory. So, that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, good night from Kansas City.